Que pasa contigo? It's your boy. I'm back on the grind again. I guess it doesn't really seem any different to you, but I was sick for 5 days, and so I was feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, going back on that nostalgic grooming. I always want to say handmade. Getting back on that nostalgic grooming for one that has been actually altered, and that is the nostalgic grooming oil-based medium hold. Now what makes this unique is this is an oil based, but it doesn't have like petroleum or anything really bad in it. It's more beeswax and soy wax based with mango butter. And the newest iteration, this other than the picture on there, the reformulation makes it a little bit slicker and a little bit easier to scoop out. And that's what Dave was going for with this one and the Firm, to make them more manageable and more easy to scoop out. So let's get right into it. The appearance on this is nice as usual. This one has kind of like, it looks like almost like a Halo terminal to me, but I know it's one of those old Mac computers. And it says medium to firm, or medium hold, sorry, 4 ounces on there. Then on the side it has used within a year, and then the ingredients as well as the directions. Now with these ones, these are one of the ones that if some people have issues, you can use the back of your fingernail to scoop out. I'll show you one of the techniques I use as well, because I like to scoop just with my with the tip of my finger. Oh piss, I forgot to read the ingredients. So you're gonna have to use your high school English 101 willing suspension of disbelief and just pretend my hair isn't styled. The ingredients on this product are beeswax, castor seed oil, mango butter, soy wax, hydrogenated castor oil, apricot kernel oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, lanolin, fragrance, and vitamin E. A lot of good stuff that's going to make your hair feel really good. And that's what I like about all of Dave's products, is that most of them, if not all of them, feel like a leave-in conditioner when you're using them, and when you wash them out, your hair is going to feel really, really nice. The standard scent has been changed also from the orange soda slick to the Dakar. I can never say that right. The Dakar type, which is a take on the Dakar Noir. Dakar Noir, which is kind of reminds me of that song by Phoenix. Have you ever heard that band? You should look that song up. It's catchy. And the scent is nice. It's just like a nice subtle cologne scent. One of my favorites. If you guys got to pick up the Slick or Die, it's the same scent as that. So this is brand new. I'm going to show you how it works. Scooping this, what I do is I kind of give, have you ever seen 101 Dalmatians? You know how he's like rubs, gives it a little bit of rub, rubs the puppies in the blanket? Or you can do 50 Cent, come in the club, give me a little bit of rub. Just give it a rub. You can kind of rub it up, and you'll see how it's kind of like starting to come up already. Just give it a little bit of a rub, kind of warm it up a little bit, and it scoops out pretty easy. Now I will say this, the top layer of this stuff is going to be the hardest that you're going to have to deal with, but like I said, give it a little bit of, find you in the club, get a little bit of rub, comes out pretty simple. And it's clear, obviously. The breakdown on this also is, I find, quite a bit easier than the last one. You know, personally, I didn't think that he needed to make it, you know, easier to break down, but that's just me. But, you know, Dave, he's a man of the people, and when people speak, he listens. So, this is quite a bit easier to break down, quite a bit creamier, and way easier to manage than the medium. Although, like I said, I didn't find the other medium that bad to deal with. Application is nice and silky smooth. I'm putting it into dry hair right now. I was wearing a beanie this morning, and this is just a nice, silky, smooth, easy to put in your hair product. No tugging, no pulling. And like I said, you can see I'm scooping now, and like now that I'm past the top layer, it's really easy and really manageable. So, you know, if you get this stuff and you feel a little bit discouraged by it, give it a little bit of rub, find it in the club, see what happens. Slicking with the comb, I already kind of started slicking. I forgot to start taping. It's just been one of those days, coming off sickness, you know. When you get down with the sickness, your brain kind of leaves you for a little while. But as you can see, this is a nice, slick, easy to use product. It's, I have thick hair, and this feels nice and, I wouldn't say heavy, but it feels weighty in the hair. And that's one thing I really like. And one thing that I also really appreciate about Dave's non-petro oil base is that, man, they're really easy to work with, especially the newest iterations, but man, your hair feels so good when you wash it out. Styling with the Afro Pick. Little to no effort here. And like I said, the only thing I've noticed about this stuff is that it's easier, I mean, compared to the old one, is that it's easier on all realms to style with. I mean, and like I said, I didn't find it hard to style with in the first place, but it's easier on all realms to style with, to break down, to slick, to use on pretty much everything. It is way, way, way easier. Which, you know, if you guys had issues with the original one, then you're going to be in heaven. I think that's going to do it for me. I got myself a nice work safe Pomp here. Really nice, really easy, got some good shine to it. If you got crazy sides like me, you might have some pop out. I didn't notice it really that much, but since my hair is getting long, some of the smaller sides down here tend to pop out. Not the big ones though. Altogether, this is a pretty sticky and slick application. So what are my overall thoughts on the nostalgic grooming oil-based medium hold? Well, I didn't think Dave could do it, but he really made it a lot better. Now, like I said, I didn't think the old medium was bad at all. In fact, I like it a little bit better than this one. But for what he was trying to do, which was to make this more manageable for the people that were buying it, and to add a scent that I feel like is a little bit more universal and easy to I guess match with and pair with than the orange scent, I think he did a great job. It's easy to use, like I said in the review. It's just it's easier to break down, it's easier to style with, it's easier to use, comb, everything all together. He basically made a product that I thought was perfect, and he improved upon it. So I know, I mean, I don't say that lightly, but he improved upon perfection. And for the people that were asking for easier to scoop and a more manageable product, they're going to absolutely love this stuff. So what's my rating on this? I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, like I said, I preferred the old one a little bit more, but for what he was going for, this still is perfection in my book. This is one of the best mediums. And I didn't say it already in the review, but it has a nice, I feel like above medium endurance on this, and it's easy to restyle. It will wash out. You can wash it out depending on if you're using conditioner, you can wash it out in 1 to 1.5 washes. So altogether, if you're looking for a medium to start off with, if you're looking to kind of, you know, you're used to unorthodox water base, you really like Dave's unorthodox water base, give this a shot. You won't be disappointed. This is one of my all-time favorites. And I really have never been let down by the medium. So let me know if you guys have tried it. Let me know if you tried that Duaka Noir scent. And hope you have a good one.